Hello viewers. Well, one game we haven't covered so much recently has been RFactor 2, but something that really fired up the interest for me was this Grand Prix trailer that they showed last year. Let's take a look.
Last night the sky was grayer than the grave. Clouds so gloomy they put a fear in me. I drove 100 miles and 100 miles again. Still couldn't find my way. I lost it, couldn't find it. I lost my way.
A fantastic trailer, great piece of music, great trailer. Really like the cinematography within the trailer, but it shows you the tremendous detail that they're applying to RFactor 2, and that's just the surface. What's really going on in RFactor 2 is the detail underneath the surface, and we're going to have a few videos coming in the next few days which are going to look more at that detail. There's tremendous work going into the physics, the tyre modelling, suspension, everything else to really make it a simulator like never before, and it's a tremendous time for racing games on, within the home. Games and simulations, shall I say. But one of the things about this is it's based upon the Grand Prix movie, which was released in the early 60s. I watched it again recently, and when I watched it originally, I found it tremendously boring when I was young. It didn't really appeal to me. Watching it now, seeing the old race courses with new eyes as they were, seeing the dangers, seeing the drivers that, obviously were killed on a regular basis, or even members of the crowd that lost their lives. Watching Grand Prix was a dangerous business, and it's amazing how safety has moved so far forward when you see it now. And the film actually is quite a realistic representation looking at it now. So much has changed and so much hasn't changed, and the politics of the sport is still there. The risk and the dangers are still there, even if it just doesn't seem as apparent. Don't get me wrong, Formula 1 has come a long way in safety, but people should never underestimate the risks that they take every time they jump into a car. But overall, the film was more about the people behind the cars and their feeling race to race, and the different personalities of what they do in different situations. And certainly something for me now, I looked at with an older, more mature eyes to perhaps what I had when I looked at it 20 years ago. And I would say to F1 fans who haven't seen it, do check it out and watch it properly now, because it will have changed it in your minds as well. And it's great to see the little cameos by people such as Graham Hill in there. Great guy, what a guy. Actually, he could have been a film star himself. He was such a charismatic chap. But more on Graham Hill another time. He's certainly one of the greats of F1. It was nice to see him make an appearance. But that's it from me for now, viewers. And we're going to have more RFactor 2 action coming in the coming days. But that's it for me. More soon.